Hello VC, it's Jeff here again, and it is a very bright, sunny, and painfully cold day outside. Right now it's like minus 12, I think, and my furnace hasn't shut off all night, and but it did go up a degree. We're at 63 degrees in the house, so we're doing better. It was 60 when I woke up this morning, when it was like 20 below, with the wind chill of like 50 below. So there have been a lot of power outages in my area. Luckily that didn't affect us, but we did lose internet for a couple of hours, but that's come back. So with any luck, I'll be able to upload this video today, which, subject of that video being a contest entry for Bobby Z's January, why the hell not have a contest? Basically, it's who would you put on your Mount Rushmore of vocalists? And I've got my 4 albums ready to show as examples of my choices. So without further ado, here we go. My first one is Al Green. This is his greatest hits. This is an essential album. Everyone should own a copy of this album and have it in their collection. Al Green has got to be one of the smoothest, soulfulest singers that, is that a word, soulfulest? I don't know. Singers that there ever was. Big, big fan of him. And like I said, if you don't own any other album by him, you should get this one. It's his greatest hits. And yes, his pants, these pants here, are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I saw them myself. So, yeah, I couldn't not put Al Green. That was the first person that popped into my head when I started thinking about this contest, which I'm hoping to get in here just under the wire because it's the end of January. I meant to do this contest like weeks ago, but I had so many other entries going at the same time, it kind of fell through the cracks. So we're doing it right now, and hopefully I'm getting it in. My second vocalist that I would put on my Mount Rushmore of vocalists is Daryl Hall. And this is one of the many Hall & Oates albums that I have that I just chose to use as an example. Yeah, you've heard me talk about Hall & Oates before. I've said several times before that I think Daryl Hall is one of the greatest male singers around ever. And this album's got a ton of great songs featuring his singing. Besides the title track Private Eyes, you know, you've got I Can't Go For That, which is probably one of the most sampled songs, I think, in the history of music. Did It in a Minute, and even there's a song in here called Your Imagination. The 45 version is different from the album version. It's a little bit slower and funkier on the 45. And I used to have it. I used to have the 45. I had that actually before I even got this album, but it's in pretty rough shape. It's not really that playable anymore. But I have an MP3 of it, so it's all good. But Daryl Hall would be my second choice for favorite vocalist to put on Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore. My third choice is Gregg Allman. And this was his final album, sadly, called Southern Blood. I've been a fan of his singing forever. It's smooth at times, it's rough at times. He could sing down and dirty, and also the ballads too. With such soul and feeling, it's unbelievable. And this one wasn't quite as sad to listen to as David Bowie's final album, which I talked about a couple of videos back. But because, you know, it didn't hit me quite as hard, but close. Because the Allman Brothers, I think I'd seen them live more than any other group. I think I'd have to look through my ticket book, but I'm pretty sure the Allman Brothers are the ones I have the most tickets from. So kind of sad knowing that that'll never happen again. But we'll always have his recordings, and this is a great one. It was if a great final album, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how else to put it. But all of his singing throughout his career has been pretty stellar. So that would be my third choice, Gregg Allman. And finally, my fourth choice is Steve Winwood. And this is his album Back in the High Life from 1986, 86, 87. I've got tons of pleasant memories of this album, listening to this album, and here's the back. Throughout his entire career, you know, when he was just a teenager and he was able to impersonate Ray Charles, through his time in the Spencer Davis Group and Traffic and Blind Faith, and through his solo career, I'm a fan across the board. So again, probably the one thing in common with these four picks of mine is that they're soulful. They can sing something and you feel it. It's not just vocal acrobatics. You know, it's not in every single song, but they always have that passion and fire behind them to put the material across in their own unique way. And Steve Winwood fits the bill perfectly, to my mind. So he would be my fourth pick for my Mount Rushmore of vocalists. And there you had it. I hope this entry makes it in time for you to catch it, Bobby, and hope you put me in the contest. Thank you for running it, and good luck to everyone who is entered. I've watched a ton of videos on this contest, so yeah, I'm going to try and do another video that are like thread responses to your recent questions, Bobby, or Robert. I'm sorry, Robert Z. I'm going to try to do that today, but for now, I'm hoping to at least get this one uploaded in time to make it for your contest. So hopefully you'll be seeing me again soon. Take care, and I will see you. Peace.